Bang, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hiral Dadia. We have with us Mr. Piyush Pankaj, Business Head at CATV and Chief Strategy Officer at GTPL Hathway joining in. Welcome to the show, Mr. Pankaj, and a pleasure to speak to you as well. My first question coming to you is overall, as per the performance indicators report, TRAI, GTPL is the number one MSO in India. So, on what basis do you differentiate yourself from competitors, which actually make you a more desired brand?
Thanks, Hiral. We at GTPL Hathway Ltd, we are into the business of cable and broadband. And if I give you the KPIs in last 6 years, we have grown as 2.3x in the cable subscriber base and 0.8x in the broadband subscriber base. Uh, in cable business, we have expanded from 12 states to 22 states currently, and we have 8.5 million active subs currently. We are number one MSO. We are number one MSO in India. We are number one MSO in Gujarat. We are number two MSO in West Bengal. We are number one MSO in Maharashtra, and have a significant presence in all other 19 states. Uh, in broadband side, we have grown around 4.8x from 200K subs. We are at right now 8.5, 850K subs. We are number one player in state of Gujarat and number six player all over India as a private player. Uh, if I talk about my KPIs in revenue side, we are doing the 22% CAGR in the revenue and around 24% CAGR in EBITDA from last 6 years. Last 6 years, we are PAT positive. Last year, we did more than 200 crores of PAT, and FY 31st March 2022. We are a dividend-paying company from last 6 years. We have declared dividend of 40% recommended to the shareholder for this year also, and positive free cash flow from last 6 years, and we are a net debt-free company. So last 6 years, we have reduced our debt from 450 crores to zero in last 6 years' time. These are the performance which we have done. If you talk about how we are different in working style, we believe that cable or broadband, both business is the density business. And whichever state, whichever area we go, we want to be number one and number two so that the economies can work. So we do the research and all, and then we go into those states. And if you see my 22 states, either we are number one or number two in those states where the economy works for us, and we are a only profitable company till last 2 years. Now,
So, right. So, Mr. Pankaj, overall, yes, there is an increase in active and paying subscribers, but increase in terms of profitability is flat for the current year as compared to the previous year. Any reason for the same?
see, last year, if I talk about, there is a contribution of profitability from our EPC project, which we got from GFGNL, which is the BharatNet project, and around 25 to 26 crore has been contributed in the PAT by by that project, which is a one-time project, which has been completed. And this year we have not got the benefits of that. If you take out the EPC project, we have grown in the PAT also around you can say 33%. But if we are taking the GFGNL business or the one-time PAT into the effect, we have grown at around 8% on that way.
Okay.
That is the case.
Right. And overall, the launch of DTPL Genie is underway. So, how is it different from the Geo Combo Box or Tata Binge? And because you will be shifting trend to a hybrid box, which will have OTT, cable, broadband, etc., do you expect to lose any subscribers?
No, it's first I will explain what is hybrid box. Hybrid box is the box which will make your non-smart TV into smart TV. The OTT is embedded in that box, and that box is capable of getting the RF signal of cable. So it's a unique combination of cable plus OTT coming into the TV rather than I generally it is coming from the IP box
mm,
which Geo is providing, but it's a more of RF box which is there. So it's a unique combination. Uh, the strategy behind that is you can say three products which we are launching. One is CATV plus OTT
mm.
we have launched. The second is broadband plus OTT we are combining, and third is combining all the products together, CATV plus OTT plus broadband. We feel that going forward, the strategy is that we consider ourselves as a pipe which is going into the households. Whatever the household requirements, we are going to provide that, whether it is cable, whether it is broadband, whether it is OTT.
And with that strategy as well, how do you see your financials? How do you see it impacting your financials?
We are doing the pricing, aggressive pricing, which is the lowest in the market in such a way
Mm,
that we are going to maintain our EBITDA margin, and it is going to be accretive to our business. Uh,
okay.
you are talking about cannibalization. It will not cannibalize. If my existing subscribers get into this product, they are with me and they are becoming more sticky to us.
Mm,
If I'm
mm,
getting the new customer, they are going to be with me. So here I'm making my customer more sticky by layering of the services. And in the future, we will layer more services on that, which is security services, financial services, so that whatever customer wants, we can layer the service and provide that.
mm,
So that's
mm.
the strategy on which we go, that we should own the subscriber base. And once they are with us, they should stick with us.
Right. And if you see in terms of the EPC business as well, the revenue this year has reduced. So are you expecting any new projects in the future, or do you think it'll remain slightly stagnant?
EPC project, we have gone first in Gujarat and won the GFGNL project. We laid 17,000 kilometer of fibers and connected the Gram Panchayats, 3,700 Gram Panchayats on that. That is on more on strategic way we have gone, because
Mm,
we have laid those fibers. We are going to utilize those fibers with the help of the government by paying to the government and reach all the nook and corners of Gujarat in all the rural places. We are looking forward for more this type of project. We are the company who has completed this project in 2 years, and we got the very appreciations from everyone.
mm,
In other states, you see that the completion time is much higher, and a lot of projects are still going on. So we have developed this capability, which we are going to utilize. We are looking forward that wherever the states which we are present, where we are strategically, we can use those for our favor also. We are going to do that. Already, some are in the pipelines, tendering as the tender stage and all. But yeah, as we have developed this capability and successfully did a very big project in the time bound manner, we are going to utilize this capability for doing other projects.
right. And overall, if you see in terms of the AGR case, what's the outlook? Are you hearing any update on that? And will it be positive for GTPL?
We are very hopeful that it will be positive, because in the last, when the net magic case has come, which is similar to us, and the order has been passed that we have to be considered along with the public companies, from where the DOT has already taken away the AGR, on the ground that the revenue is just hardly 2% of the overall revenues, which is the same case with GTPL. So we are very positive that positive outcome will come. We are waiting that the DOT will respond on those orders. The order has come in 1st of April, 1st and 2nd of April by the TDSAT. And we are awaiting that how TDSAT will come back on that. But we are very positive that AGR case, AGR will be taken away from our liabilities.
Mm, mm. Right. And what are the newer geographies that you are looking to enter?
Uh, this, you can say last quarter or last year, we have entered Karnataka, Odisha, Nagaland, and Manipur, and Madhya Pradesh. We are entering into Delhi, Uttar Pradesh,
Mm,
Uttarakhand, Haryana. We have just entered into those. So these are the 8 new states which we are looking forward to expand. Last year, we had entered into Tamil Nadu, which is growing very good. And our existing market, which is Gujarat, Maharashtra, Bihar, Jharkhand, and Northeast, where still we are looking forward for the growth, Rajasthan also. I will say that 8 new states are there, which is giving a lot of opportunity to us to grow and to remain as a number one and grow year by year.
Hmm. Right. And overall, do you look at a partnership model in terms of newer geographies where the subscription is charged directly to customers or the partner charges the same?
No, we are going into we call it a secondary business where we go along with the operators and
Hmm.
we do the business through operators as in the CATV. In the broadband, when we are doing it in the Gujarat market, it is
Hmm.
B2C, where we are going directly to
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
customer. But for expanding fast, we are going to do the business in other states in the broadband for the broadband through my operators, through the partners. But the billing will be done directly by the GTPL, the brand will be used, the services and all those things by the
Hmm.
GTPL. Yeah, capex will be shared with the partner as it will not be capex intensive going to be. And already partner has laid the fiber which is going into the customer house. We are going to utilize that for the better return on investments. So that's the strategy on which we are going ahead for the other states. Already we have started. 3 states we have started, and all others are in the pipeline. That's one of the strategy to grow our footprint in the broadband all over India.
Right. And very lastly, what's the growth outlook looking like, Mr. Pankaj?
If you talk about CATV, there are 300 million households. Out of that, 200 million households are TV households. 160 million is the pay TV households. Around 90 million households is the MSO households, cable TV households.
Hmm.
90 million, if you talk about the first 10 players, they just have around 35 to 40 million subscriber base.
Hmm.
50 million is with the independent operators, where the consolidation had just started. Last 2 years, due to the COVID, the consolidation was very slow. Now we have started the consolidation. So the big opportunity is that 50 million. Apart from that, there are 60, 70 million DTH households, which we are trying to win back as in quality, in services, everything we are equal to DTH now. We are giving around 700 channels and the prices, if you talk about the prices, we are at the bit of discount from the DTH. So we are trying to win back those 70 million. And
Hmm.
third is that TV households is every year it's increasing at the CAGR of around 2.3%, adding the new TV households in the country, which is giving us the thirst on that side. On broadband, I will say broadband is a startup business. Out of 300 million households, only 8% is in the broadband. You talk about the Eurozone, or you talk about US, or you talk about China, Japan, they are more than 60% penetration of wired broadband. In India, it is just 8%. So it is a grab for everyone. And
Hmm.
it's more of like a nascent business in India right now, fiber broadband. And we are going to utilize that. The second is Gujarat market, we are increasing. Plus, through GFGNR project, we are going into the rural Gujarat, where the opportunity is of connecting the 7,000 villages for the broadband. And the third is going through partners in other states and expand fast.
Right. So overall, the growth story looks pretty strong. But thank you so much, Mr. Pankaj, for joining us on the show. Congratulations and good luck for the coming quarters as well.
Thanks, Cyril. Thanks, Cyril.
Thank you.